Scorpio facts, traits, and qualities. The Scorpio, born between 24 October to 22 November, is the sign of the water and is controlled by Mars and Pluto. You are an aggressive and demanding person, hidden and manipulative. Unless you fit passionately, others don't know exactly what you feel. Because you are secret, there are incomprehensions. It is preferable to be transparent rather than secretive and manipulative if you communicate what you desire. Due of your intensity and insightfulness, people react passionately to you. As you emphasize their flaws, the best defense is your offense. There's no half measure in your life. It's all or nothing. People either adore you or detest you. You influence people profoundly and dramatically. You always want to reach the bottom of things and are drawn to the enigmatic and hidden parts of life. Death may not frighten you, as you are completely frightened or frightened. This makes you an excellent detective or researcher. Occult and secret areas are activities you are in. You are a person who feels and expresses them via relationships. That's where you are brilliant. Your life is all about closeness. Your intensive feelings are sexual and your life is marked by relationships. For you, emotions are intense. You feel passionate and profound about others. Fear that they could try to control or manipulate you if they know what you feel. You thus safeguard your vulnerability by concealing what you feel and by regulating and manipulating it. You are powerful and strongly influenced, wanting to manage and control your environment. You are creative in managing and manipulating the emotions of other people so that they may do what they like or enable them to attain their objectives. You may simply acquire what you desire when you are inventive. You are therefore constantly in control and power to work out. Your creative energy drives you into business, management, and change, emotionally or materially transforming other people. Here you will discover accomplishment and acknowledgement. Suitable for human emotions, relations, financial and banking consulting. You must be wary of power trips because of the ease with which you may dominate and influence others. You must understand how to wield power and what motive is right. The reason behind other people's control is essential. Your life is meant to govern yourself, to combine your physical and emotional resources with a partner, and to strive towards a common objective. According to your horoscope, Scorpio 2022 will be a developing year, and much of the gains you enjoy comes from prior efforts. Is 2022 a lucky year for Scorpio? 2022 will be a fortunate year for Scorpios. In 2022, those born under this zodiac sign are lucky in every way, and if they so choose, they may achieve marvelous things. There will be opportunities for enrichment from places they never imagined imaginable. Planetary influences on Scorpio. By 2022, let's first recall that since 2019, Pluto, a Scorpio planet, is in the house of intellect and communication in Scorpio, where it will remain until 2024. This is a long time, so you should use the advantages of this position. Strength of mind, ability to analyze, research and research talent, psychological interest and other profound, subtle or mysterious subjects, and the ability to protect you against its unpleasant effect. Excessive critical sense, negative thoughts, anxiety or phobias, nervousness. Finally, Scorpio, you may reap the rewards of your work. If Jupiter was in transit last year, and you were tenacious, and you began a new project or took decisions that had not yet shown any results, now is the time for success. In 2022, Jupiter passes into the field of financial resources derived from employment, self-esteem, and things that make you feel comfortable, so that you have the chance to stimulate such areas. Your skills and talents will grow. You will work more effectively. You will receive rewards. Your self-esteem will also develop, and new opportunities will follow you. Don't hurry to devour the fruits in hazardous companies. Don't spend more than normal because it's a year for production rather than waste. Neptune, another slow-moving planet, transits the house of love and sensuality of Scorpio. It is a delicate position because Neptune has a disappointing effect, while extremely passionate and tends to promise a lot and to do little. Venus retrograde from 1 January to 29 January 2022 gives the want to disconnect yourself, so that since in the previous few months you have been unhappy, you want to make things straight. Even if you have new connections, certain secrets may arise about your spouse now, and furthermore, you will feel like a pendulum that must be stationary and balanced, but such things are no longer feasible. Scorpio is one of the two retrograde signs of Mars, 30 October to 1 January 2023. In their undertakings, they will demonstrate determination, but you will feel overwhelmed and weary since you cannot do all your chores. Surprisingly, the Scorpios were nearly spared from the unpredictable passage of Mercury in 2022. Naturally, those who were born under this sign are not the world's most talkative people, and they only communicate their sentiments to extremely close people. Therefore, they will not be confronted with communication problems, or, at least, important ones. Minor conflicts may emerge with Mercury's most sensitive coworkers at work, but this will not hinder the growth of initiatives that have already started the Scorpio. But it would be prudent to marginalize mistakes and show diplomacy and tolerance. Moreover, the Scorpio should cease to be caustic and sardonic for these 3 weeks. Money. 2022 provides energy to attract early spring harvest benefits. You'll witness a continued abundance throughout the year, and the highest level of revenue production and retention in recent years might be seen by the end of 2022. It's time to save the future. Remember, everything excellent goes into cycles, and simply a year or less might be followed by your highest power year of many years. This year's financial buzzwords include brilliance, personal strength, vision, and clarity. Late in the year, you attract the security and satisfaction that you want. Work and career. Your career has increased over the previous year and will continue to grow until mid-year in 2022, when you realize that the cloud is lifting and free to speak professionally. This can lead to promotion, improvement, excellent reviews, and increased production. This year will come the fruits of persistent effort and attention, taking personal and professional responsibility. You may tend to focus too much on work, so be careful not to push, to be pushy, or to force the problem. It will be in the shape of long-term soundness, planning, discipline, and what you may have commanded. Midsummer and mid-fall are seasons when employees and officials are not pushed. This year, the more mysterious they seem, the better. Individuals born in this zodiac sign will journey everywhere and everywhere. Oddities will always complement their personality, and new cultures will guide them through their adventure with enthusiasm and curiosity. Education. The year 2022 may be an stay on average year for schooling. The time from January to March is considerably better as the Lagna ruler, because Mars will be the 5th house of education. After that, you have to be particularly careful between May and September, as the times look unfavorable, so you have to study harder than ever, or you are likely to get unpleasant results. This time will be a bit difficult for higher education pupils. Teachers are suggested to aid. If you prepare for competitions, the period from May to October will be highly beneficial for you, since the 5th Lord is in his own sign and wonderful success is possible. In addition, the schedules following September give good signs of achievement for high school pupils. You will make better development and success by obtaining good grades during this process. Saturn will also transit through Aquarius in the latter part of April. As a result, several pupils are likely to be relocated from October to December. Married life. Married Scorpios have a good time, and you can resolve conflicts and misunderstandings in 2022. There are chances that passion and romance rise in your relationship owing to the dynamic feature of Mars in the 5th house of love. Especially towards the start of the year, Saturn's transit to Aquarius in April will bring upwards and downwards. There are potential of disputes over little problems because to Saturn's influence. In this situation, it is recommended that you settle all your difficulties by knowing one another well and demonstrating faith. After this, from September to November, you will probably get rid of court-related problems, and it is possible that results will be favorable to you. This will have a great effect on your married life, and you will enjoy it completely with your spouse. If you are married, the period between September and the end of the year will be extremely fortunate, and you will have the chance to obtain your spouse. Family life. In 2022, persons with Scorpio zodiacal signs will be less advantageous in terms of family life. The combination of a number of planets in the motherhood home leads to a risk of unfavorable outcomes between January and April and unpleasant environment in the family during the same period. You may also have issues during the months of April and May. The situation will improve owing to the installation in your own house of the fourth holiday home and mother, and during this period your mom will play a major role and stand by you like a walking and holding rod. After this, the transit of Mars from June to September may influence your family life, but you will do everything you can to keep all the members together. You will not only have elders' blessings, but also your help. In the middle of September, certain distinctions might be seen among younger siblings when Saturn is placed in the third house. In this respect, it is advisable to keep the procedure while dealing with it. Love life. Talking about the love life of Scorpio individuals, the year 2022 will be favorable and opportunities to improve love, affection, and passion will be available. But in the months of January and February, because of the effect of Saturn in your fifth love house, there are chances of disputes about specific issues during this period. Between the middle of March and September, you will both be engaged in establishing an enjoyable atmosphere to preserve excellent connections and to increase the knowledge of the growth of love. Those looking for a lovely companion will have the finest possibilities in the period September to November because of the favor of Jupiter. In the past 2 months of the year, some couples might decide to tie the knot in November and December. Health predictions. The only exception to this is that you might tend to lose old things like old spectacles, excellent old routines, and older practices that you would like to retain. Your health is pretty good this year. You enjoy the advantages of previous behaviors. If they're healthy, they're still healthy. If they are unadvised, they will remain unadvised. You may suffer from the health of elderly people around you this year, and you could discover that you need to focus on them and not yourself. However, if you push yourself to the limit, you will pay for it in poor health. 2019 has a wealth of affluence, and if you have poor health habits this year, it may be a discipline to prepare for next year. Astro Forecast by Decans. First Dean. If your birthday falls from 24 October to 2 November at the beginning of 2022, your external career is marked by the strongest developments affecting your future path. Expect your life with apparently abrupt and action-oriented opportunities. Recognizing what to give in the field of work is as simple as knowing your gifts and experience, and what you would like to express in the future about them. The 2022 Scorpio horoscope indicates that you will find spirituality, learning, and literal experiences that impact your convictions, providing a strong and powerful growth that substantially enriches your future. There might be a life-changing long-term journey and a fresh round of learning to improve a skill or to learn a new one. You will get the chance to study and develop your spirituality via new ideas and beliefs. Third Dean. When your birthday takes place between 13 November and 22 November, partnerships and relations of all sorts will be highlighted and stability and difficulties will be resolved. It needs knowledge of your inner strength and intentions, but it offers a gratifying and very strong year by applying that to your activities. Scorpio 2022 Monthly Horoscopes. Now it's time to check separately every month. Below is a brief forecast or advise, which matches every 2022 month. January 2022 is inquisitive to begin the year, making you look for the right route to follow this year after the Mercury retrograde of 2022. February 2022 is going to show your social life a boost. Spend more time with your family and friends. You want to pick between job and friends in March 2022. Balance your life regions to get the finest in both worlds. April 2022 is less than fortunate in your social life. Keep away from your unpleasant employees to aid you with your profession. May 2022 is going to be a hectic month. Try not to become involved in drama and bickering. Concentrate on work instead. June 2022 is the best time for the rest of the year to make plans. It's a particularly good time to focus on work. It will be more casual in July 2022 than in previous months. If you plan to take a trip, now is the best time to do it. The ideal time to focus on your interests is August 2022. Make sure you spend time with your friends and family. September 2022 will motivate you. Use this to start a new project at work or ask for a date crush. October 2022 makes you feel energetic and eager for fun, but don't lose focus or harm your career. In 2022, November 2022 will be your best month. Both your social life and your romantic life will prosper. A mixed bag is going to be December 2022. Try to keep track of your objectives for the rest of the year. Conclusion. In total, 2022 is a fantastic year for anyone who is fortunate enough to be born under the Scorpio sun sign. As long as you concentrate on your work and remember spending time with family and friends, everything is going well.